we can add P. There are two ways of writing P that I know of, and whichever one you use or like better, it doesn't really matter as to connecting. One form is this one. We have the entry stroke, the downstroke, and this curve. Or you can write entry stroke, down, and an over curling inside, and then an exit stroke. So both of them start from the lower part of the X height and finish on the baseline as well, coming out to the middle of the X height. So it doesn't matter. Let's start with a P. Let's write pact. P-A-C-T. Use whichever one you like better, or if you have a different one. Okay, so I'll make the curl, preparing for the A, the oval, and now I'm already thinking of the C. Now I'm leaving enough room for a good proportion oval, creating the C and thinking of the T. Packed. Now let's write deep. D-E-E-P. Okay, preparing for the first E, preparing for the second E, preparing for the P, which means I'll take it further up. Now the downstroke for the P, and finish the P. Good. Let's write padded. P-A-D-D-E-D. We're beginning to form real words here. Okay. And A. The first D. Oh, it didn't connect, never mind. And I'm also noticing that I'm off slant. I'll just shift my angle just a tiny bit. I notice that it really helps me. Yeah, that's better. Padded. Okay, and let's write tape. T-A-P-E, the other part of the duct tape we had before. Tape. Okay. And let's have a pie. P-I-E. Oh wait, we can make it an apple pie. Do we have L? No, we don't. We can't. Let's leave it as a pie. We can add the apple later. Oh. I'm not very happy with my E, but never mind. Okay, now we can add a few more letters. We will add L and H and K. So all of them, let's do it here. L has this entry stroke, almost up to the header line, the top of the X height, and then they loop upwards, come down and prepare for the next letter. So it's like the C and the E. Once we start the loop, the ascending loop, we prepare our connecting line for the next letter. So this will be an L. H goes down straight and has this beautiful curve, and K, one of my favorite letters to write. You have a few forms. This is the one I like. They're beautiful. Okay, so our coming in line will be going to the pretty much the top of the X height, and all our finishing strokes are coming from below. Let's try. Let's write talk. T-A-L-K. So we start with a T. We already know how to make a T. Prepare it for the A. Write the A. Okay, now to prepare it for the L, I'm taking it further up. I'm watching my distance. Make the loop and already think of the K, so I'm taking it up. And the beautiful K. Okay, talk. Let's write little. L-I-T-T-L-E. So we start, I'm ignoring the entry stroke. L, taking it further because I don't want it to be too close to the L. Not line its shadow. Preparing for the T. Another T. Taking it up for the next L. Curving and preparing for the E. And I can take this as far as I want. Little. Nice. Okay, it's not time to flourish yet. Let's write clutch. C-L-U-T-C-H. I'll use this one. C, taking it up. L, preparing for the U. U, preparing for the T. T, preparing for the C. C, take it further for the H. And finish the H. Clutch. I'm using a little too much pressure, I can feel it in my hand. Okay, let's go on. Are we centered? Okay, let's write kept. K-E-P-T. I don't know why I like these K's so much. C-E-P and T. Okay, I can see that I have too much distance between the K and the E and not enough distance between the P and the T. So I will write it again. And I'm watching my distance better this time, I hope. It's better, a little too far apart between the P and the T, but never mind. Okay, let's write click. C-L-I-C-K. Click. Taking it far for the L. My camera doesn't want me to record long videos, it keeps stopping. Okay, let's write deck. D-E-C-K. Preparing for the E, preparing for the C, and preparing for the K. And if I wanted to connect it to the next word, I will take the line further. Let's write kid. K-I-D. Okay. And now it's time to add a few more letters to our connections, not vocabulary, never mind. Okay, we will add G and J and Q. So what these letters have in common, they all go to the descending area. They all loop and come back from the baseline, from the big, lower area of the X height. They come to about the middle. So this is G. This is J. And you have a few methods of writing Q. I like this one. But you will also see this one. And it doesn't really matter, and maybe there are other variations, but it doesn't matter because they still have an entry stroke coming from the bottom of the X height, and also the entry stroke and the exit also comes from the bottom of the X height, from the baseline, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's see what we can write with our new letters. Let's write get. G-E-T. Preparing. As I'm making the upstroke from the loop, I'm preparing it for the E. Now preparing for the T. Okay, get. Now let's write eagle. E-A-G-L-E. E-A, preparing it for the G. The oval for the G. And now as I'm going down, I'm thinking of the L, so my line should go following the angle down here and come up to the header line. Okay. And thinking of the E, making the curve, and an E. Eagle. Okay. Let's write page. P-A-G-E. Okay, again, before I'm making the loop of the G, I'm thinking of where it will meet the E. Page. Now let's write jade. Beautiful gemstone, jade. J-A-D-E. Let me see that I'm focused. I really try to make the videos very nice and crisp, but I'm not sure how they come out. Okay, so I made my line a little low here, but it doesn't matter because I know that it will still meet the oval. Jade. Okay. And quail, like a quail egg. I'm not sure if it has an E in the end or not. Q-U-A-I-L. Oops, my angle is wrong. Can you see how much the guidelines are helping me? If you make your guidelines, I really advise you to have the distance between the angled, the 55 angle lines with enough distance to form a good oval between them. This is so helpful for me. I don't follow them precisely, but it's really helpful. I hope one day to be rid of this crutch, but at the moment it's very helpful. Okay, let's write quiet. Q-U-I-E-T. You can use this one. And let's write juke, like a jukebox. J-U-K-E. So I'm preparing the J, and before I make the downstroke, I'm thinking of how it's going to connect to the U. And now I'm thinking of the K, forming my K, and for the last part thinking of the E. Okay. And one more. Let's write guide. Guide, G-U-I-D-E. G-U-I. D. A little distant, never mind. Okay, good. Sorry. Okay. The next letter we're going to add is F. There are many ways of writing F. I think that's the letter with the most variations I've seen. My F is, no wait, it's coming here, going up and down, and oh, do I have something here? Just too much ink. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah. Okay, this is already better. F. You can also have an F with two loops, one up and one down. So this would be the entry stroke. F. You can also have, like George Beacom had, an up loop and then following the same line and coming like this. You can make it just something like this, but it doesn't really matter because again they all have the same entry stroke and the same exit stroke, and they all come from the bottom of the X height and upwards. So whichever you like better, it's up to your preference. Sorry. Okay. Let's start with a fig, F-I-G. Okay, next let's write feed, F-E-E-D. Now, let's have another one starting with F, fact, F-A-C-T. Now what happened to me here was that my entry stroke, I didn't take it high enough and I added a little line, and you can see how this breaks the flow of the letters, and I think this is really why the joining line, the connecting lines are so important. Why my impression at least is that they are the ones giving the text a feeling of flow. Okay, let's go on. Okay, I like to write positive words usually, but since we are limited with our letters still, let's write defeat. But we can also defeat fears, we can defeat self-doubt, right? So defeat could be a positive word. Defeat. Defeat, sorry, I didn't spell it. D-E-F-E-A-T. D-E-F-E-A-T. I don't know about you, but I'm noticing that my hand is shaking a lot less than it did when I just started. So I'm getting into the rhythm of the writing, and that's good. And also if you're getting tired and your hand starts going wobbly and you feel that you are holding the pen too tight, it's time for a break. Give your muscles some relaxation time. I think it's very important. Oh, I have a long one for us now. Let's write cufflink. C-U-F-F-L-I-N-K. Cufflink. Can make a fancy entry. C-U. Now we have double F. You can vary your F's. If you have two appearances of the same letter, you can make each one different. I don't mind making them the same. Cuff. You see, I'm taking this one further, a little further than the first line to prepare for the link. Oh wait, we didn't learn N, but we're just getting to it, so you can you can try, or just leave it as a cufflink. I'll write the N. We're just getting into N, don't worry. Cufflink.